Hello, hello. If you see in the corner, there's a video up. I'm going to do a reading a little bit a different way. We're going to try something. This is Ashley from the Reckoning Code. She did a reading with Ethan and Xana, like having a conversation when they were at Sigma Chi. Um, so I do have the same cards as she has, but I'm not going to use the exact same cards. The After Tarot, I'm going to use the Pulp Fiction Tarot, just because I do want to get a little bit different from what she's getting, but to kind of explain. I will show y'all when we start. So this is going to be an energy reading. It is all alleged, not fact. My opinion, Ashley's opinion, not fact. Okay. Let me start the intro just so I can get these cards together too. And then once that's over, we will get started. Okay, so what you're going to see is she's going to start talking, and I'm going to get my cards laid out while she's doing hers. She's going to explain to you what she's doing.
Hello
Hello,
everyone, this
everyone.
is
This
part
is part
two.
two.
We're
We're
going
going
through
through
each
each
section
section
of
of
the
the
night.
night.
Um,
Um,
we looked into
to
Maddie and
Maddie and
Kate
Kate
on the
on the
last
last
one,
one.
how they were out at the bar, their conversation there, and we're going to go to the same time frame, but Ethan and Xana at Sigma Chi. So I'm going to separate the piles. This is an energy reading. It's all alleged, my opinion, not fact. Okay.
Okay, I did not get my piles separated as fast as she did hers, so. 1, 2, 3. I don't know how many she's putting in hers. I'm just putting some down. 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 6, 6, 7. I'm doing 20. I have no idea how many she did. If she did more, I will get more, but we're going to start with 20. And we're going to use these as clarifiers. So what she's going to do is this side's going to be Xana, this side's going to be Ethan. She's going to do it like they're having a conversation. I will be stopping her stuff, regularly so that I can pull cards, explain what we're doing. We're just going to continue on with the conversation.
Let's
Let's
start
start
with
with
This is going to be Xana side. This is going to be Ehtan side. So Xana. Something about the past. Oh, just wants me to ask what about the past. What about the past was the topic of discussion between Ethan and Xana early in the night when they were at Sigma Chi? So confirmation because past, old. What from the past would not leave you alone? Someone with power? Smoke and mirrors. Oh. If fair to say, Xana saw clearly someone's true colors that had been in their life for a long time, but they were hiding behind smoke and mirrors, and she realized that person was more powerful than she previously believed them to be, or connected to someone more powerful than she previously believed them to be, and that they were hiding behind smoke and mirrors. Ain't amount of time of what? To give the hidden key. I'm just say it. Is it Dylan? All right.
Okay, so, oh, there it is, Page of Cups. Okay, so what we got was Page of Cups, and she's saying that she got the memories card, you know, or in the past, and this is, she's saying that Dylan, she found out that Dylan was, so that's the information. Freedom, trying to get freedom from someone who is attached to this in some way. True accusations at the party, and work in reverse means like a legal work, you know. So she needed freedom from these people. Okay, so we're gonna keep that one out. Some of this, we're just literally verifying that it's just confirmation of what Ashley's saying so that we can put that with our stuff. Some of it, we're learning more stuff. So we're going to keep going.
Okay. Ethan? Oh, dear Lord. So this is an after tarot. Usually he doesn't have the snake in his hand. And as I was holding this, the real light was shining on that fake light. Oh. The real light is shining on the fake light, and that allowed Ethan to grab the snake. All right. Guess I'll ask, what made you see Dylan's true colors that night? Organized crime. Meaning what? Mental health in reverse. There's the power. Reconnect like old times. Is it fair to say that there were rumors going around at Sigma Chi about what was supposed to happen to the girls? Portal to hell? God. Are you saying dark versus light? Yes, okay.
Okay, so I have to turn my microphone off because you can't, it'll echo. So she got the hermit, so after Tara had the snake. Ethan grabbed the snake. This is Xana finding out information, the information being offered. Ethan told Xana that they found out more information, trying to put the fire out. Bad guy, hidden key revealed, intoxication, somebody with no heart, and weird science. So they're finding out weird things, and Ethan is that already, and it's weird that he's that anyway, and now they're finding out weird things about Jill. Okay, so that's where we are.
Okay. Devil, got ya. All right. Xana, King of Pentacles. Trying to keep Ethan grounded so he didn't react to something. What was it that?
I want y'all to remember too, she's going to say something about higher power. This is higher knowledge. Remember with the hermit, that's what that is. Okay.
Xana was trying to protect Ethan from by helping him to calm down. Everybody watching. Run away. Oh, trying to leave. Run away. Everybody watching. Xana was picking up on pressure or something and was like, we need to get out of here. Because he wasn't feeling well. And she was picking up on something was wrong. Yes, bad. What about it was bad? Like what, in what way was Ethan starting to feel not well? Real death. Is it fair to say that Xana was picking up on something that was going on without recognizing how she was picking up because she was channeling the information? Yes, not by my own mind. Confirmation from Xana about channeling the information as opposed to having proof, but trying to convince Ethan that what you felt in your intuition was that you two needed to get out of there. Revenge, real flag.
Okay, so what we got for this is Ethan didn't feel well. This is her higher knowledge. A conspiracy, kind of all of them gathered together talking. Big Pharma's the reason he didn't feel well. Underwater, that's probably how it felt. Him being, law enforcement, and this is like Xana's security going off in her head. Intergalactic travel because she's loyal. Treason in reverse. Treason is going against your own country, going against your own people. This is not going against your own people or yourself. The things they were trying to get them to stay there for a month, whatever, it didn't work. Later, that kind of like reminds me of God, that her intuition's telling her they need to get out of there. Okay, so that's confirming that.
Revenge exposed, real flag. So fair to say that, Xana, your intuition was picking up on something is brewing that's making me uncomfortable, but I don't have proof of it yet. But Ethan's also not feeling well and not really all the way understanding what I'm trying to say in a way, so we need to get out of here. Yes. All right. Ethan? What was that, 5? Trying to avoid conflict. Is it fair to say that Ethan was viewing something as a misunderstanding that could be fixed before he left, whereas Xana was like, no, my intuition is telling me this is bigger than this? Yeah, they're not breakup, but they're not on the same page. Yes. And again, not power, but like uneven distribution.
Okay, so the Hierophant is the commitment, like, and in this case, it's her and his commitment. He wasn't feeling well, depletion underground. He wasn't feeling good, and he thought something was a misunderstanding, but it was more than that. Mental health in reverse, protection in reverse, not being protected, fake death, real death. So that was Xana was picking up on. They needed to get out of there. Okay.
Of not being on the same page. Like, I'm seeing it this way, you're seeing it that way. You want to stay, I want to go type of thing. Xana? Yeah, you want to stay, I want to go. This would be I want to go. I don't want to continue moving forward. I don't want to take any more steps into this party. I feel like we got to run away. Ethan? Secrets revealed.
We got the same thing she did for that. And then secrets revealed. This is in the public. This our celebration at the party. So this just to me confirms this can also be the house, but so it could be secrets about the house, secrets from the party about the house, you know.
What is it that made Ethan realize that Xana may be onto something with what her intuition was picking up on? Communication. Between the two of you, or something that somebody else said? Hands not tied, clean up. Between the two of you, or something somebody else said? Communication, clean up, hands are not tied. Release. 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 Release, clean up. Somebody that was going against Ethan quickly tried to backtrack on what they said to get him to stay when they realized they pushed it too far, but it was already too late, because by that point Ethan realized that Xana was probably right and that they needed to get out of there. Trying to distract them from the whole operation by being two-faced. Putting them.
Okay, so that is them communicating this in reverse, so not covering up, communicating, evidence exposed, inside job, they're inside the party. Manipulation, the whole operation they're trying to, so they're trying to get him to stay now, so they're backtracking, strangulation. And the reason they're trying to get him to stay, you know, the whole operation. Okay.
The fire out. So yes, I push it too far, realize I push it too far, and my thing was to get you to stay. Now you're trying to leave, so I have to. Linda Lane. Portal to hell. Oh, all right. Xana. Outpouring of emotions. Very upset. interesting because I always said Xana's an old soul. Xana's an old soul. Xana's psychic. She just didn't know it. Three cards to explain why Xana became upset in regards to picking up on a setup but not having proof of it. Go. That's what made them go. I wasn't upset until we left. Intuition in reverse. I wish I would have listened to my intuition sooner. Propaganda, fake news. Crime of passion in reverse. Propaganda, fake news. I realized that I'm being lied to and I wish I would have listened to my intuition sooner. I'm realizing that someone was trying to pull the wool over my mind and Britney Spears me, but it's not working because of my intuition. Who was trying to pull over the wool? Who was trying to pull the wool over your eyes in regards to what? Who? Okay, so not Dylan or Bethany, someone that was interacting with Ethan was trying to pull the wool over your eyes in regard to what? Justice. Oh. Someone who was interacting with Ethan was trying to pull the wool over Xana's eyes. Justice. Making them think everything was going to be okay when it was setting up to be the opposite. The mighty what? Lack of healing, not making it home, inside. Oh, the mighty were going to try and prevent Ethan and Xana from making it inside of the residence. Oh, that's what, oh. Rumors going around about some retaliation for the going to the girls, but it was being not projected as an unaliving at that time, I don't believe. More of like a rough up, is that fair to say? To both of them, okay. People were being very careful and cautious about what they said around the two of you, is that what you're saying? Yes, to try to control the narrative, okay. And at first, it wasn't reaching Ethan and Xana, but somehow, some way, it got close enough to them where people either knew that they heard something or weren't sure if they heard something or not. And herein comes the plan to prevent Ethan and Xana from getting inside of the house after leaving the party when they weren't able to make them stay at the party for longer. End of the road, okay. All right. Excuse me, is there, how do I put this? So I was getting this in a bunch of readings that it felt like it was supposed to be something, but then after what was shared that night or something, it went from like rough up to exceeding that. Is it fair to say that it was because of what kind of proof you had or the extent of proof that you had that you were willing to give over to get them to leave you alone? But they knew that they were just going to take it, and once something about the proof that you had. False person. As in Adam wasn't who you thought he was. Oh, not Adam. Someone Adam's connected to. We're gonna continue on the rest. All right. Ethan. No fresh start. So try to get me to stay, unable to get me to stay, then what? Xana? Oh, King of Cups in the reverse. Unable to get me to stay, then a plan to take down or stop or manipulate at least, but it feels like stop the flow of the man that Xana is connected to, Ethan. All right, and then Ethan. Successfully stopping the flow, at least for a period of time. Is Nine of Swords referencing Linda Lane? Yep, drowning, no one to save me. Yes, all right. Xana, trying to decide what to do, 2 paths to take, what do I do? Ethan? Oh, because it's Page of Cups upright, King of Cups reversed. That's saying that they were successfully able to get to Ethan for at least a period of time. Affair exposed.
From hating his 9-to-5, struggling at his 9-to-5, to starting an Instagram account about something he was passionate about.
The Emperor able to get to Ethan, and then that's real news. Confession, exposed. Okay.
Friends that aren't friends. There's that same card. Xana. Friends that aren't real friends. Ethan. Just look at the cards, you can understand. Xana. Knight of Cups reversed. So we had Page, Knight, and King in reverse. So the Page upright. So that would be Xana in this instance. Knight and King would be Knight and King both in reverse would be them trying to humiliate Ethan by stopping him, like during the period of stopping him from movement. Because King to Knight, we're trying to make you feel or look like you're less than. Run away, yeah. Were they trying to scare him so he hid and didn't go home? No. Then what is that I'm picking up on? They wanted him to leave campus altogether. Oh. Ethan? Fast talk. Quick. What's Xana's response to this card? What does this mean? Lies. Is it fair to say that when something was happening to Ethan, he said to whoever was, is it fair to say that he said to whoever was inflicting something on him, okay, I'm gonna leave, I'll do what you want, I'll do what you want, and then ended up not? Yeah, okay. Man-made disaster. Ethan? Oh. We have the whole Cups family. Is it fair to say that Ethan told whoever was bullying him that he told them what they wanted to hear to protect Xana in the moment, but he was unable to just leave Xana behind in that situation and needed to do something to protect her. I had to get out of the immediate situation and end the current battle I was in. So I told them what they wanted to hear, but the entire time my intention was actually to get help from who? Get help from greed. Get help from somebody high up with power, influence, or money. Who?
Okay, now we're fixing to learn a secret. This was them trying to get away down the rabbit hole, life insurance in reverse, which is they didn't get in touch with whoever they needed to. End of the road, life insurance in reverse. Now we're fixing to learn a secret. So
They took you down. Physically, you were going to take them down. Is it fair to say that you had dirt, Ethan, on somebody that was one of your false friends? Taking a different path. You're going to go your way, I'll go mine. Oh, I just looked down snake and portal in reverse. So your friend, fake friend, was going to continue on the one path. What was the path that you were then going to take? Is it fair to say that there was somebody who recognized that since a pre-attack on Ethan didn't pan out the way it was supposed to, that now there was a whole house of people who were about to spill the beans on something that was going on behind the scenes?
Okay, I don't think y'all heard me because it didn't do it, but what I was saying was not of God, of a organization, demonic possession in their neighborhood, done online, corruption exposed, time for a change. They couldn't change it, so it's been going on for a while. It has to do with children and meetings. Okay, that's the secret.
And that they had to then take them out. No what? No regret. No regret as in if you were to expose whatever you knew and that you could prove, that there would be people who really went down, and that's why they have no regret, because they view it as, oh, well, it was you or me. Colt. Yep. All right. Ethan. It hurt him that this happened more than just it, not like it hurt my ego or my pride. It hurt my heart. Cups as well. Xana. Karma. If they're gonna do this, then karma. Yes, good. Okay. Ethan. Justice in the reverse. Xana. Exposing the betrayal. Five cards from Ethan explaining said betrayal from his eyes. 1, the mighty will fall. 2, deep state exposed. 3, someone high up that's mighty behind the scenes will fall. 3 or 4. Oh. The whole world is watching now. There's a light to be shown on the bigger picture here. Taking back a previously undisclosed operation, meaning what? Drowning no one to save us from the secret society. Okay. How is this gonna be exposed? What are the steps to expose behind the scenes?
Okay. So what are the steps to expose behind the scenes? There's not too much more of this video left. That's where I wanted it to be at. We have Queen of Wands and Seven of Pentacles. So Queen of Wands is social, like, talking, basically. About all the stuff that they have that they shouldn't have. The whole operation exposed. Unlocking it, like letting it out, releasing it. Trapping them so they can't leave or hide out. Okay. Evidence. Turning over evidence. That's what that. Investigation. There we go. That's. You owe us. That's where that coming out. Directed energy weapon, government reverse it, secret society exposed. Trying to put the fire out. That's why that happened. That does not mean that what that's saying is that's correct. That's what that's verifying is that's correct. And people that were supposed to be friends. Secrets out. It's not a mystery. Saying they'll never surrender. Happy, I understand. Okay. Outpouring of emotion and looking to the future. So everything's going to come out. Looking toward the future. Everything's going to pour out. Okay. So that is our reading. If you have questions, ask. We had direct stuff. There was some stuff. Mainly, I just really wanted to verify stuff, which it's crazy how you look at somebody else's reading like this, and you can verify. So this is just one of the readings that is just verifying another, reader, not verifying her, like to prove her, whatever, but to just so we can get the information that we want to keep, okay, we got 2 answers on this, so let's do this, what I'm saying, just verification clues. So put this in your notebook of information when you're investigating. I'm going to follow with ours. This is going to go under the other readings I've been doing, not the one I just did, taking the different narrative, that I just did the other day. I'm going to get these in folders so that I can put it with which narrative we're reading on. I explain that. There's a video I made where I'm explaining why I'm doing different narratives and the reason it's looks what it looks. And I know some people don't understand, but watch that video. If you don't, it's kind of different when you're doing spiritual. It's just a little different. We're going to pick Ehtan and Xana, one of these. Ehtan, Xana, because that's who we did the reading on. I'm going to do Kaylee and Maddie's too, probably tomorrow, because she did theirs first. I just did it backwards, but we'll probably do theirs tomorrow. Ehtan, Xana. Okay, so Xana's is manifestation. Be very honest and clear about what you wish to manifest in your life. Now write it down on paper. Manifestation, step 1. Your life is about to start moving quickly in some areas. Events that seem to have been on hold suddenly propel forward. Move with the flow and be mindful of what needs your attention most. Make decisions rationally but sensibly. Okay, and Ehtan. Magical gateway. It takes courage and trust to venture into the unknown, yet this is where the greatest rewards are. It's time to step boldly forward without looking back. Trust the wait. You're being prepared for your blessings. In order to receive, you have to be ready to receive. Things you are going through now are not random. Trust the flow of the universe. Okay. Please remember, this is all alleged. Please like, share, subscribe, and leave comments. If you have questions, if you have other questions, I can pull cards on them. Let me know. Y'all have a good day.